Alright, here's the video intro for part 3. What I'm doing today is I'm going to try and get the roof up. The snow's coming this afternoon. I got to work hard and fast, and I got to get some lumber up on the roof, and then I got to put the metal sheeting over top real quick. So time is of the essence here, and I'll be going as fast as I can. So I'm going to do a time lapse here, and see that whole part over there is almost all the wood is off the top of it. So I gotta extend all these sections here with 2x4s to the walls as far as I can get them, do the best that I can, and then I need to get the metal roofing on as soon as possible. So that's what I'm working on. Got half the job done here. All the pieces are up. I'll take you for a walk up here and we can see what it looks like. Now it certainly isn't it's not ready for a nor'easter yet. It's not tacked down at the bottom. It's only, I use these self-tapping roofing sorts of nails, screws I mean. I don't know if they're technically for roofing, but anyways, it's just screwed into the tin. I was finding the nails, I was trying to use some nails and they weren't grabbing. It just wasn't working. I had to get something at least to tie it in quick. These will probably wear, but I had to get something in there to tie it in quick. Then what I really should do is, I mean, if I could back it with a 2x6 underneath or something and drive a screw all the way through, just sandwich it, that'd be perfect. I don't know if I'll get there. Here's the peak. It's pretty rough. As you can see, I just bent over the edges. These pieces were extra long, so I just bent over 1.5 feet or whatever. It's close enough. This happens to be the side that no one really sees anyways. They see this side, and this side will be a bit better looking, tiny bit better looking. You won't see the overhanging top of it anyways. Now of course there's no screws down there. I gotta tie all that in because any little wind is just gonna pick these right up and smash these to bits. We have some snow coming tonight. I don't know if there's a lot of wind coming with it or not, but there's supposed to be 10 centimeters of snow. So I want to get the roof on before the snow came, rain and snow. Keep that out of it because now we're just kind of trying to keep it dry. But finally made use of this old tin roofing. I got looks like maybe 3 sheets left of the roofing sitting right there. What I could do is I could put one lengthways and just bend it over, make it a cap. That will hide a little bit of this ugly hangover. But then if I got that on, I don't know how I would tie it down. I don't know how I would screw it down. I need really long self-tapping screws or something to really pull it down, and maybe that's what I'll have to do. But it's a bit of a mess right now. Like I say, I have no idea what I'm going to do on this side here. Here's the original side. You can see all nails. Some of the nails are coming out. And the roof, all things considered, it looks at least sort of flat right now. Keep in mind that these panels aren't screwed down, so it's not looking too bad, all things considered. It's not like it's sunken in a huge amount. Although the underneath is a little wavy. Need to do some work on that. Now as you can see, there are holes here, but there's a roof cap on the rest of it, so that'll direct some of the water out. Some of it is going to get under, so I probably do need to put a cap on here. I do have cap plates sitting way over there by that that white box right in the middle. There's actually caps that you can put on. They just you get one piece and it kind of sits on the side, and another piece sits on the air. You nail it down. It's supposed to go match the contours of the tin roof there, but obviously you can see my contours are completely bent up and smashed because of all the bending and smashing I did just to get these things on. This was a 2-person job, and I did it by myself, so I did what I could, and I couldn't get scaffolding. I had one ladder. It's too high on that side of it to use my ladder for anything useful, so I couldn't do anything from that side. I had to do it all from this side. So it's 0 degrees, I think, out here. I'm sniffling. See the 2x4s I have stuck out the end. I need to trim those off. I'll take you on the inside and we'll see what it looks like here. I didn't fall. It's hard to get help sometimes. Hard to get a second person. And of course, my pregnant wife isn't going to be helping me, so. Now it's dark in here. Boy, oh boy. Well, there it is. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can. There's the window. I really don't know if you can see that. The camera might not be picking that up. You might just see the holes where the nails are. All things considered, that's not too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, it doesn't look any worse than the other side. Well, the other side has wood on top of it, but if you can, I don't know. Hopefully it's adjusted to the light, but if I put 2x4s across there to tie the metal roofing into. Of course, I have no idea how I'm going to find the 2x4s once I'm on top. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Maybe what I could do is from the inside, since they're not nailed down yet, I could peek peek out from the one that's not nailed down, screw down the one side. Yeah, that's what I could do. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to push up layer by layer. I'm going to squeeze through and screw down the first one over here. And then come over to here and squeeze through that one and screw down the second one. And that might just work for me. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I got to get it tied down at least a little bit. I'm even thinking about putting a 2x4 on the outside and just putting a screw right all the way through, just tying it straight through, making a sandwich, because that'll really tie it down. Of course, I think for that, I probably need a second person. That's just getting a little tricky for one person. And I probably need to drill a hole through the metal first, because I don't think they make such thing as 3-4 inch self-tapping wood screws. I don't think that's a thing. Could be wrong, but I sort of use tools and screws in odd ways, and I certainly do jobs in odd ways. But it's going to be dry in here. It's going to be mostly dry. There's going to be some drips. There's going to be a few drips. It's not the end of the world. If I get a few drips, then maybe I can go up there and patch a hole or something, or change it. But the main thing is that we don't get a whole bunch of snow in here that's sitting here over winter with piled up. That's what happened to the walls here. You got snow in here and it just piled up and sat and just rotted the walls. This whole wall has to go still. I have overlapped the roof over top that just to keep it, somewhat stable up. So better stop talking here, and I better get screwing that because I'm running out of time here. Alright, so I'm going to bring my ladder in and we'll get to work in here.